It is Thursday, April 21st at Linwood Wikispeed. And they're running away already. Awesome. No, we'll start with you.
Okay, we worked on doing the water temperature sensor, and we started out thinking that we were going to need a mounted gauge and potentially get a sensor, but after looking into it, we determined that the dashboard already had the gauge, that the engines already had the sensor, so we're at the point where we just need to connect the cable wiring harness from the engine to the gauge.
Awesome. And what would you recommend that, or what you would do differently next time?
I think definitely, well, I was going to say the thing I thought definitely helped was just kind of talking through the stories, help, we had one idea where we thought we were and ended up being able to simplify that, save us time from, say, having to order parts to realizing that it was already there.
Nice. Thank you.
I worked on the shelter, sanding it down, kind of rounding it out for the mold. I'd say one tip would be to clean up as you go.
Okay.
Ian and I worked on the wing for the back of the car.
Gorgeous thing. The house is gorgeous too.
Joe gave us a little briefing beforehand. He assured us that they could build the wing here with all the parts and materials that they've got, but this was so cheap and seemed like such a great deal that it was worth ordering it, trying it, seeing how well it worked, and seeing if we needed to build it or if we could just order 10 more of these. The problems we ran into is there were no assembly instructions. There wasn't even a picture of how it was supposed to look completely. We went on the internet with the part number off of the box and finally found a picture of how to assemble it right. We still got things backwards, had to redo that. We found that the mounting brackets are narrower than the frame, so they would, and they can't be moved on the wing. So either a frame piece has to be added so that this wing can be mounted on it, or we need to build our own wing from scratch. Okay. Things we would do differently next time. Check to see if
There's instructions.
instructions are included.
Okay. Internet knows everything.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, working on the WikiGlue shelter. Pretty well, I guess one thing would be to make sure you have the correct hardening agent before you start putting Bondo on stuff.
Okay.
It saves you a little time.
Good to know.
Yeah,
Excellent.
same here. We worked on this together. We got all the foam cut, and we started filling in coves and getting the chemistry right for the filling material is the hard part. So, still don't have the best material yet.
True. So finding a better material next time, and also make sure that all the ingredients are there.
Yeah.
So that it'll be faster.
But we did come up with a lot of progressively faster techniques for cutting and getting everything formed and stuff.
Which is good, because a lot of that is grinding work, literally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, I worked on the shelter as well. I cut some foam. That was better.
Oh, there's more. I mean, a lot of that went into it, and it took 3 people. It's awesome. Thank you.
Me too.
Yes.
I've worked on the water temperature gauge. I think what we learned was trying to explore a little bit more of what's already part of the motor. We went and bought a Haynes manual, and that actually helped us figure out that there was a plug and where to look. And now we just need to extend the harness to go up to the dash.
And thank you for the donation. Yes, we have that actually written out. It's quite a bit on the backlog as far as the progress. It is a really huge and really big effort. Thank you. Awesome. And who's working on the wheels? You guys were, yeah. Go for it.
Ian and I. So Nick and I and 2 others, we replaced all the wheels, and we took these from car 4, the electric and propane one, and we swapped them out. Some of the things that we ran into, these bolts on either side of the front, they seem to be stripped, so we have to replace the mounts for them. So one thing I might suggest is making sure that everyone that's working in a shop knows the proper way to put on a bolt. Is there any other problems that we ran into?
Yeah, we found while we were remounting the wheels that even after we got on the back ones where they weren't stripped, once we got things tightened down, the hub was still loose. We think that's because the bearings are worn, and so that's we made a note on the backlog that that's a new task to be completed.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And that is all for all of us. Have a good night.